The STADTHUYS, meaning City Hall, is a historical structure situated in the heart of Malacca City, Malacca, Malaysia, in a place known as the Red Square. The STADTHUYS is known for its red exterior and nearby red clock tower. It was built by the Dutch in 1650 as the office of the Dutch governor. The STADTHUYS Museum of History and Ethnography displays important artifacts about the city's history. Situated at Laksamana Road, beside Christ Church, the supposed oldest remaining Dutch historical building in the Orient, is now home to the History and Ethnography Museum. Among the displays in the museum are traditional costumes and artifacts throughout the history of Malacca. To visit here you have to buy tickets from this counter. There are different prices for Malaysian citizens and foreigners. This museum is worth a visit if you are interested in understanding the Malacca history. The first room from the entrance displays some artifacts from the early settlement of Malacca and other groups with whom they traded. Walk further and the museum will take you through the colonial periods, Portuguese, Dutch and British, with many items from this period depicted. The museum also displays the various ethnic groups of Malacca, their culture, costumes, and traditions. Photography is allowed inside the museum and we can share the videos we took with you. Before the arrival of the first Sultan, the area of present-day Malacca was a fishing village. By 1402 he found his way to Malacca, where he found a good harbor and established Malacca as an international port by cooperating with his allies, forcing passing ships to call there and providing fair and reliable facilities for warehousing and trade. The first official Chinese trade envoy headed by Admiral Yin Qing arrived in Malacca. Later, Zhang He and other emissaries accompanied Parmeshvar on his successful visits. Malacca's relationship with Ming China protected it from attacks by Siam and Majapahit. Malacca was officially ceded to Ming China as a protectorate. This encouraged the development of Malacca as a major trading settlement on the trade route between China and India, the Middle East, Africa, and Europe. When Malacca was handed over to the British in the 19th century, the Malacca Free School was opened in the vicinity of the STADTHUYS on December 7, 1826, by missionaries residing in the state, in response to a letter dated April 19, 1825, signed by A.J. Humphrey, J. W. Overy and A. W. Baumgarten, which called for an English educational institution to be built in Malacca. The school, which the British provided free education to residents, was eventually renamed Malacca High School in 1871 upon a takeover by the British government, and moved out to its present site at Shan Kun Chung Road in 1931. To the right of the main hall is the courtyard of the STADTHUYS, surrounded by various parts of the building. Smack in the center of the garden is a screen-covered hole called the Portuguese Well, which is believed to have been built by the Portuguese, but was completely forgotten until it was accidentally discovered during the restoration of the STADTHUYS. There really isn't much choice when it comes to transport in Malacca. You can either drive here or take a cab. This place is a well-known place, so it is not difficult to find. A big red building is impossible to miss.